Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Cowboys news, CeeDee Lamb talks about some of the WRs he likes in the draft. CeeDee Lamb weighs in on some of the receivers in the draft. Dallas Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb is high on several receivers in this year's NFL draft. The Cowboys hold the number 12 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, and while they have a number of positions that they can fill, wide receiver seems to be the most pressing. Outside of Lamb, Dallas lacks proven viable receivers, with veteran Brandon Cooks entering free agency. Jalen Tolbert is the next best receiver, flanked by a bunch of improvements at the position. Lamb recognizes the talent in this draft, mentioning names such as Arizona Wildcats wide receiver Tetairoa Mcmillan, a consensus All-American in 2024, and Ohio State's Emeka Egbuka, who is known for elite straight-line speed. "I like a lot of them actually," says Lamb in a one-on-one interview with RG on behalf of Body Armor when asked about this year's draft prospects. "There's a bunch of pieces that stood out. I like T-Mac, Mcmillan, from Arizona for one. I like Luther Burden III, from Missouri. The list could go on. I like Emeka from Ohio State and Tez Johnson, from Oregon." The 25-year-old Lamb is known for being elusive and powerful after the catch and has superb route-running skills. When asked if there's any receiver that reminds him most of him from this draft, he says he doesn't focus on that trait, he focuses on what makes them great. "Not necessarily," says Lamb when asked if there's a receiver that reminds him of his style of play. With free agency closing in and the deadline to use the franchise tag coming Tuesday, the Dallas Cowboys were able to keep one of their own off the market, agreeing to a 4-year, $80 million deal with defensive tackle Osa Odighizuwa. The deal includes $58 million guaranteed and a $20 million signing bonus, Odighizuwa's agent, Sam Leaf-Iyarife, told ESPN's Adam Schefter. Odighizuwa's salary cap number in 2025 will be $6.25 million. The Cowboys had discussions with Odighizuwa's agent over the past few weeks and were able to reach a deal before Odighizuwa could hit the open market, as well as avoid using the franchise tag. The Cowboys have a number of defensive players set to hit free agency in Lawrence, cornerback Jordan Lewis, defensive end Chauncey Golston, and linebacker Eric Kendricks. The club met with their agents during the combine to see if more deals can be made. So far, Odighizuwa is the only one to come to fruition. CeeDee Lamb sends clear message on contract change. After the Dallas Cowboys finished 7-10 and missed the playoffs in 2024, they must upgrade their flawed roster. To do that, Dallas needs cap space. On Tuesday, star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb helped them create more. ESPN's Todd Archer reported that Lamb restructured his contract, saving the Cowboys $20 million in cap room. Some of Lamb's 2025 base salary was converted into a signing bonus. According to Spotrac, he will now make $1.170 million next season. When a user on X questioned why Lamb would do this, he sent a clear message: he wants to win his first Super Bowl. Since the Cowboys traded Amari Cooper to the Cleveland Browns in March 2022, they have lacked a clear complement to Lamb in the passing game. In 15 games in 2024, Lamb tied for 7th in the NFL in receptions, 101, and tied for 8th in the league in receiving yards, 1,194. Jalen Tolbert, meanwhile, was the Cowboys' number 2 WR. In 17 games, he had 49 receptions for 610 yards. The Cowboys finished 11th in the league in passing yards, 227.2, last season, but their receiving core could still use more depth. With the increased cap space, Dallas could add another WR, via free agency or a trade. ESPN's Dan Graziano recently reported the Cowboys may try to acquire Los Angeles Rams' WR Cooper Kupp if his price drops far enough. Plus, the contract change seems like a minor financial sacrifice for Lamb. In 2024, he signed a 4-year, $136 million deal, which made him the second highest paid wideout in the league behind Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings. Edge rusher Micah Parsons is in line for a massive extension in 2025, but whether the Dallas Cowboys will show him the money remains to be seen. Dallas is cash-strapped after it extended quarterback Dak Prescott, 4 years, $240 million, and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, 4 years, $136 million, in 2024. The Cowboys made Prescott the league's highest-paid player, while Lamb became the second highest-paid wide receiver behind Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings. Extending Parsons, who's set to play on the 5th-year option of his rookie contract in 2025, would further deplete cap space. ESPN analyst Mina Kimes thinks the Cowboys should find a way to pay him anyway. "I don't understand what's so hard about this," Kimes said Monday on ESPN's NFL Live. "You take the top edge contract, which I believe is Nick Bosa, and then you add some money. Boom. Done." Bosa became the highest-paid edge rusher in the league when he signed a 5-year, $170 million deal with the San Francisco 49ers in 2023. To pay Parsons more than Bosa, Dallas could have Lamb and Prescott restructure their contracts. Over the cap estimates, that would save Dallas $47.6 million in cap room. Prescott and Lamb may be willing to do that, especially if it helps the Cowboys keep a player of Parsons' caliber. Since being drafted number 12 overall by Dallas in 2021, the 25-year-old has made 4 Pro Bowls and earned 2 first-team All-Pro nods. The Dallas Morning News' Calvin Watkins recently reported the Cowboys and Parsons have started contract negotiations. Dallas can finalize a new deal with Parsons after the start of the new league year on March 12 at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. NFL rumors: draft analyst predicts Dallas Cowboys will select top wide receiver prospect to give Dak Prescott another playmaker. The Dallas Cowboys are embarking on a new era this upcoming season. Out is Mike McCarthy and in is new head coach Brian Schottenheimer. The Schottenheimer promotion from offensive coordinator was widely panned as the Cowboys' offense floundered in 2024. They finished 16th in yards per game, 328.4, 27th in rushing yards per game, 100.3, and 21st in points per game, 20.6. It also didn't help that quarterback Dak Prescott played in just 8 games after suffering a season-ending hamstring injury that required surgery. The Cowboys are looking to improve upon their 7-10 record and hold the 12th overall pick in the first round. With Dallas needing to fill many holes, including at running back, offensive line, defensive tackle, cornerback, and linebacker, a top NFL draft guru predicts the Cowboys will select this playmaker in the first round. ESPN's Jordan Reed has the Cowboys taking wide receiver Tetairoa Mcmillan from Arizona with the 12th overall pick. The Cowboys desperately need a running mate for wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. Mcmillan is a big-bodied target at 6'4", 219 pounds, with a good catch radius. He can also run well after the catch, ranking 3rd in the FBS among receivers with 27 forced missed tackles. Mcmillan is capable of playing the slot and outside, making him an ideal WR2. There are some questions about his long speed, which won't be answered until Arizona's Pro Day on March 18 since he didn't work out at the Combine, Reed wrote. In 2024, Mcmillan led the Big 12 in receiving yards with 1,319, while also accumulating 15.7 receiving yards per reception and tallying 8 receiving touchdowns. His combination of size and production made him one of college football's most impressive receivers. Pairing Mcmillan with Lamb will give Prescott and the Cowboys' offense another playmaker they desperately desire. In the second round, Reed has the Cowboys filling their running back need by taking Quinton Judkins from Ohio State. And you fan? What do you think about the situation of Tetairoa Mcmillan? Write to us in the comments.